So I've been working on a watch review about the newest Leica watch, ZM11, which is a fabulous watch, great looking. Leica has invested a lot into the design, the movement, making it uniquely different. And it's made me think about all the watches that I love, and not enough people know about or talk about. So today I want to talk about 9 amazing watches and watch brands that a lot of people don't know about, but they should know about. And watch geeks, in the comments, if you drop the names of some of the watches that you love that I probably haven't heard of, I will choose 9 of them and make another future video about this. So the cycle, it will just keep continuing and more people will know more awesome watch brands. Okay, let's do this. Okay, number 1, Habring. Well, I should say Habring2, and this might be the most adorable watch brand in the whole world. So Habring2 was founded in 2004 by a husband-wife team, Maria and Richard Habring, and they just melt my cold, dead, watch-loving heart. On their website, they have a little comic about how they met, fell in love, and dreamt of this brand together, and it's just too sweet. But their watches are not adorable. They're anything but adorable. They are serious pieces of high-quality, beautiful timepieces. So Richard Habring is known for creating handmade grand complications and was mentored by the one and only Gunter Blumlein at IWC and played a major role in the development of their double chronograph. Maria and Richard finish every single watch with their own hands, and they could quite possibly be the smallest watch manufacturer in the world, making only 50 watches a year, and certainly the only in Austria. If you own a Habring2, you own something that is very special. I am thinking, I actually don't think they are the smallest in the world, but gosh, they're dang small.
That's what she said.
Moving on to number 2, which might be my favorite living watchmaker, Laurent Ferrier. I'm sorry, Francois Paul Journe, you know you have a special place in my heart. Francois would understand. Why Laurent Ferrier, Brittany? Well, for one, he designs and makes amazing pieces, making around 300 watches a year, with my personal favorites being the Grand Sport Tourbillon, with the tourbillon hidden away in the back of the movement rather than being displayed at the front. Badass! And the classic Silver Moon. Oh, just dang beautiful. Can I afford any Laurent Ferrier? Absolutely not, but it'll never stop me from loving them. So Laurent joined Patek Philippe. He worked on the prototype of the Genta-designed Nautilus, and he's also a professional race car driver who finished 3rd at Le Mans in 1979 behind Paul Newman. You cannot tell me that this isn't the coolest person in watchmaking. Stop talking about Hans Wilsdorf or something. Everyone needs to be talking about Laurent Ferrier. Okay, let's do something more affordable now. At number 3, SUF or SUF, but I call them SUF. So SUF is a sporty Finnish watch brand led by the fantastic watchmaker Stepan Sarpaniva. Did I say his name right? Google Translate will know.
Stepan Sarpaneva.
Wow, I got that pretty wrong. But SUF watches are fantastic, sporty, and something a little bit different. My personal favorite model is the 180. Just simple, straightforward field watches. They're not cheap, so these cost between £2,600 and £3,100, but you are getting something really special for your money. Can we talk about AnOrdain? It is absolutely criminal. We have not had an AnOrdain through to review on the channel yet. I need to fix this when I'm back from maternity leave. Mechanical watches, minimal design, enamel dials, and based in Glasgow, Scotland. I would describe these as rugged and practical in design language, but the dial just punches you in the face. In a good way. One of my favorite things about them is the different dial sizes. So take the Model 1. These come in 3 different sizes. Small with a 35mm case diameter, medium at 38mm, and a large at 41mm. Itty bitty wrist committee rejoice, average wrist committee rejoice, and large wrist committee. We're all happy. Let's keep having a very British time, but now moving south to England with Garrick. Okay, these are not cheap, but they are absolutely beautiful. Garrick feels very traditional, but with a modern twist, with many of the components finished in-house by hand, including the dial, hands, bridges, and individual cases. They refuse to rest on mass production techniques and insist on hand craftsmanship instead, creating only 50 watches a year, which, like Habring, makes them a top contender for the smallest watch manufacturer. Number 6, going back to pie-in-the-sky watchmaking, we have Akrivia and Rexhappy. I know already I'm not saying his name right. I know I'm about to get flamed in the comment section, but please have mercy on us English speakers. So Akrivia was founded by Rexhappy in 2012 and represents the main collection of the watchmaker. Making fewer than 30 watches per year, every single timepiece is conceived, designed, and built entirely in-house. To me, Akrivia and Rexhappy represents watchmaking excellence and the future of traditional watchmaking. Can't afford one of these in my wildest dreams, but it will never stop me from appreciating these amazing timepieces. Number 7, Haimi Asoka, and once again, Japanese people, I know you're about to flame me in the comment section for my disgusting pronunciation. I am doing my best. Now, this is a watchmaker that I talk about from time to time because I'm such a big fan of his work. Based in Japan, Haimi Asoka design language is classical, but still uniquely Japanese. If you, like me, are not a billionaire and you can't afford an Asoka in your wildest dreams, let me introduce you to Kurono Tokyo. So Kurono Tokyo is designed by Asoka, but using more attainable materials and Miyota movements to keep costs down. And last, but certainly not least, number 9. It might be is it number 8 or number 9? It's Simone Brette. Now, Simone Brette has been having a bit of a moment this last year or so, especially for an independent watchmaker. I first heard of them through Swiss Watch Gang, fantastic channel if you love independence and high horology, and just fantastic people who run that channel. This is another independent that, to me, represents the future of horology. Simone Brette is, above all, an engineer, fascinated by the technical side of watchmaking and creating new original movements. These once again feel very 18th, 19th century, but still very modern at the same time. Something to note, the price point isn't as crazy as you'd think it would be. Just getting a hold of one of these, so hard. Everything they make is small batch, pretty much sold out, with a lot of the watches hovering around the 50,000 Swiss franc price point, which is a lot. But in the world of independence, that's not actually that bad, but they are insanely hard to get, selling out pretty much immediately. And I think I should make it clear, these are still very expensive. I'm not saying they're inexpensive. I can't afford one, but for what you get for what it is, these are very, very well priced. But yes, those are some watch brands, watchmakers I think more people should know about and should be talking about. I can't wait to read your comments and discover some new watch brands myself. And now let's thank the gorgeous, fabulous, wonderful Pope tier patrons. Ooh, yes, thank you, patrons. You're the best, you're the greatest. I said, ooh. Thank you, patrons. You're the best, you're the greatest. All tier patrons, I love you, you're amazing. A special shout out to the names on the screen, the Pope tier patrons. As you guys probably know, I'm on maternity leave, and I'm just making some fun videos in advance that can kind of keep coming out while I'm, learning how to be a mom. I hope you enjoyed this. I'm very pregnant, so I'm feeling very tired, so I'm sorry if it came out a bit loopy. I loved making this video though. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks, patrons.